Hey guys, hey dolls, it's your girl Daliza, and on this video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I did Pia's makeup on her last pageant. Some of you have been telling me, oh my god, do a video on how you did her makeup. Mind you, I did her makeup in like 20 minutes because I was rushing. So this time I took my time. So it's gonna be like a 16-minute video. So please forgive me in advance, but I just want to show you guys step by step what I did and the products that I used. If you are a pageant mom or somebody like myself who's in a budget, okay, these makeups and skincare that I'm gonna be using on her, it is affordable and you can find them at your drugstore, favorite drugstore, Walmart, Target, Ulta, because Ulta has everything I'm using right now. Everything. So, Pia had a pageant last weekend, and everybody loved how I did her makeup. Now, let me be mindful that when we went to nationals this last summer, I read it says natural makeup. Okay, I literally put a little bit of foundation, blush, and gloss. Girl, when I went over there, everybody, those little girls were contoured to the gods. So, honey, this time I was like, I'm gonna do your face. The girls were contoured. They got fake lashes, and I thought when you tell me natural makeup, I know natural makeup. As a makeup artist, I know natural makeup. Girl, I went to these pageants and these girls were not natural at all. They had lashes, they had everything, but they were appropriate, which I appreciate that. The girls were appropriate. They didn't have like overwhelm, but they did have full face makeup, so I know the difference. So this time I told Pia we were gonna do your makeup, and I know what I'm gonna do with your face. So we did that. She was first runner up, which we'll take that because I love first runner up. I always tell people if you make a top three, you are a winner, baby. You are a winner. Even top five, top three, you're a winner. So yeah, she didn't get the crown, but it's okay. So I when you do makeup on little girls and pageants, one thing I learned is that when you do interview, no false lashes, very light makeup, very extremely light makeup. So I went very light. I took a picture of it. I did add blush, and she looked great. And then after the interview, she came downstairs and I did her makeup again. I retouched it and I put more blush. I did her lips, okay? And I did her lips, and what else? I put lashes for the very first time. She's been asking for lashes for the longest. Now she's 10 years old. I told her, go, let's do it. Come on. But this time I went with something very, very, very subtle. I did not put her eyeliner because the band of the lashes already thick enough that when you put it on, you can already, it looks like she got eyeliner. So as long as you're not, if you're doing a cat eye, do the eyeliner. But if you're not doing no cat eye, if you put the lash and the band, you can actually, when they open their eyes, you can see it looks like a little bit darker. So it looks like she has eyeliner. So I don't think there was no need to put it. I put the moisturizer. I put Moisture Search, which I really like. It's my favorite. It's very safe for all children's and everybody, all ages. It's one of my favorite moisturizer from Clinique. I use that as prep, because she has a little bit of dry skin on her cheeks and stuff like that on the side, but she gets a little bit oily on her tip of her nose. Let's see. I also did, like I said, everything that I'm using, you can find it at Ulta. Let me see what else I did to her face. Right now, I'm working on her eyes. I use my favorite concealer. I'm a big fan of this concealer. I use that on everybody. Let me see. This one, I think is number 15. I always use not between number 15 or 20. The secret of makeup, I'm gonna tell you guys, don't tell no one. This is between you and I and the world. It's to blend. If you don't blend the makeup, it's not gonna look nice. So here I am taking my time blending and blending. Now, if you saw that at the end of, I'm using like that brown eyeshadow. Believe it or not, I use that on my eyebrows. So you saw how I had an angle, like an angle. I use that on the end of the eyes. For eyebrows, I love pomade. Normally, I shape the eyebrows, but I feel like her eyebrows is so perfect. Claudia actually helped me out with the eyebrows. So she took her eyebrows the night before, and honestly, she did a wonderful job. I like the eyebrows to look like an ombre, so I kind of color to the tip of the eyebrows, and I leave the beginning of the eyebrows lighter so it can be like an ombre. So I love that. The pomade, make sure you close it. Once you grab some in the brush, make sure you close it because they do dry fast. And Maybelline, honestly, it's one of the best pomade. They last me a long time. So yeah, I love pomade because honestly, you go to bed and you wake up, you will still have eyebrows. That's what I call tattoos. Let me see. So here I am blending her eyes. I did use two different colors on her. And I was trying to stay away from peachy colors because she already has yellow undertone, golden undertone. But for some reason this eyeshadow I like to mix the pinky and the gold in together because it looks very nice. I don't know what it is. In makeup, I break a lot of rules, you guys. I break a lot of rules. I never follow rules. So I like to mix colors and to create a specific color. So I like to do that. I like to mix things in, and it does work. I did do the gold one and the natural when I did the interview, but when she came downstairs to retouch her makeup, that's when I used the pink and the gold color. Now this is her foundation. Like I said, I think it's sand, her foundation. Like I said, she has yellow undertone. I feel so bad I messed up her shirt. I feel so bad. That's one of her favorite tops. But yeah, blend. I love this brush because I'm applying her makeup and then I'm kind of like dabbing, you know, instead of using a sponge. I don't like to use sponge. I barely use sponges nowadays because I feel like the sponge just sucks everything. You know, when you're doing the dishes, it sucks the soap and it sucks the water. I just feel like you just using the brush, you're just wasting the products. That's just how I feel about it. I only use a sponge if I have to. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Beauty blender. I only use a beauty blender if I mess up, or if I have to blend something out, or if I put too much, or if that's all I have. I rather use my finger than using a beauty blender. That's just me, you guys. So this is my favorite concealer, and honestly, I always get number 15 or 20 because the concealer, it has to be a little bit lighter than your actual color. And I like to use it under my eyes so it can brighten under the eyes. So this time I did that on her and it looks really good. And like I said, I like to use a brush or your fingertips. It looks really, really good. Like, I'm super happy how everything turned out. For me to do it in less than 20 minutes, it was like really, you know. And honestly, she's been practicing, so she's been mixing colors and stuff like that. So hey, this contour stick, I love it. It's very creamy, it's easy to use, and it is affordable, which that's my favorite part because like I said, I'm a woman on a budget. So this one you can find it anywhere. Ulta, Sephora, your favorite. I think, you know what, if you go to Target and it has an Ulta inside, I think they do carry it also. So you can get it anywhere. Um, and why am I using the same brush that I put her foundation? Because it already has product. Hello, common sense. It already has product inside of the brush. So all I do is just blend in the colors in together. Instead of using a beauty blender, I'd rather use the brush just because I feel like it's more technique and you already have the product in there so you can just mix the colors. So it really, really works really good. you want to dap, 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 or whatever you want to call it. And this is why I love this brush, because it's just easy to use. It's it's not hard. And I had this brush for, oh my god, 8 years. Yeah. And it still does the job. Like, I love Real Techniques. Look at that. So I put a little bit on the tip of her nose just to brighten it, but I don't really contour her face like that. Only the side and her forehead on top. So I don't do her nose, but I did put a little bit of concealer just on the tip of her nose. I'm not trying to brag. She's my daughter, but she has perfect nose. Just like mine. So she looks really great. Here's the rose. Like I said, everything that I'm using here, you can find it at Ulta or your local drugstore. I'm trying to think, does Walmart carries it? Maybe. Depends on your Walmart. I don't know. But here I'm using two different colors to come to make that the blush that I really was looking for. So I'm using both colors. I'm mixing them in because I really wanted that rosy but very light, but not too heavy. Like, I was looking like a combine. It was. Listen, it's hard for me to describe it, but I like to mix and match, blend, mix, so I can get that perfect color. And she looks really great. And honestly, she really liked that color, because the one that we got from Clinique, it was just too pink. It was too pink, and it was not going with her look that evening. But yeah, I dap, 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 dap. And you want to start with a little bit. You never want to take a lot. You want to take a little bit and then apply it. And if you feel like you need more, you grab a little bit and you start building up. Okay. Now, chocolate chip. Let me tell you something. If you are a Clinique fan, this lip liner is one of the top of the line. One of the best. Okay. One of the best. And honestly, I remember back in the old days and in the late 90s, early thousands, when we used to put not really late 90s period, because when I came to this country, people were doing it already. They were putting the edges like really dark and then the gloss on top. Yeah, that's the look that everybody still do to this day. But for my baby girl, I like to darken the edges a little bit, and chocolate chip does the work. And then I go in with a lighter lipstick. This lipstick, she bought it the other day, and honestly, I didn't realize it was a matte. It's like a matte. That's what I think it was. And honestly, this is Clinique. Some of them are matte, but they're not drying. It's actually really creamy. But I wanted to put a little bit of shimmer, so I told her I'm gonna put a little bit of gloss on top of it, just so it can. It has like a little shimmer. Here's my dog. He always wants to be with us, and I was messing with her face, so he was just curious. He wanted to know what was going on. So yeah, I went with some random gloss that I found in her makeup bag, and I was just like, let's put this so it can be a little bit shiny, because I didn't realize the lipstick was a little matte. Even though it's creamy, it's still matte. And yeah, she looks really great. I'm really proud. Lancome is one of my favorite brands. You already know I used to work for Lancome, so I love the primer. The primer is really good, and it's perfect for people that has big pores like myself, or if you have very oily skin. That's a really good primer. But I spray her the spray. Is it Fix It? I think it's called Fix It, something Fix It. But the setting spray of Lancome is really, really good. And here is her look. She looks fantastic. She loves it. Something simple, easy. I know some of you must be like, that's not easy. But trust me, it is easy once you practice. Like I always tell her, practice, practice. So this girl's been begging me for some lashes, and I gave in. I was like, you know what, let's do it. When I went to nationals, I was like, these girls all had lashes. Even the 4 and 5 year olds had lashes, and I was just like, you're getting lashes today, girl. So I like this one. 420 is actually the one that I highly recommend for 6, 7, well, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 year olds. Well, by the 12, some of them already need a little bigger lashes, but the 420 is a good size for little girls. You can actually, if you're really good with trimming, you can actually trim it and make it a little bit smaller, the edges and the hair. But normally the length of the lashes, I think it's a good length. Look at the difference. See the difference? That's just why I was telling you guys I didn't put eyeliner on her, because it looks like she already has eyeliner because of the bands of the lashes. But yes, my baby girl looks so fun. She looks so cute. Look at her. So she did really, really, really good. You guys, look at that. See the difference? Yeah. So that's why I didn't put eyeliner on her. She looks great. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe how fast they grow. Like seriously. They grow so fast. And this is the time that we bond, and she only allowed to wear makeup only when she's in competition. That's it. When she's competing in pageants. That's it. Or when she's doing dancing, performing. That's it. She does not put makeup on to go to school. No, ma'am. I don't allow that. And yeah, this is her final look. She looks great. I'm so proud of her. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section what should I do next, and on to my next video. Bye, guys, and congratulations, Pia. Love you.